Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Psynergic, and today we are reacting to Gameboys, the movie official trailer. Hey, if you are new to this channel, you should probably go down and hit that subscribe button, at least at some point, right? And give it a like and maybe leave a comment, because, you know, that really would be really cool of you. And, you know, I like cool people. I like all people, but, well, maybe not all people. Terrence was kind of a jerk there for a little bit. Anyways, I kind of raged at Terrence there for a long time. Anyways, hey, so I'm recording this part and the after part before or after I'd already seen the trailer. But the trailer you're about to see in the reaction there is real. It's a blind reaction. So just so you know, this is gonna look a little different probably between scenes. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm not gonna say anything. We're gonna watch this. We're just gonna watch it. You're gonna see my blind reaction, and then I'll say stuff. Okay? Thanks. See you in a little bit.
Baby. In 10 years, saan na kaya tayo?
Sigurado, international pro gamer ka na. May sarili ka ng team, tapos may gaming empire ka na din.
I would form that organization with Kai any day.
Baby, parang ayoko pa.
Why does this look
Gusto ko
so...
lang baby mo by that time.
That's better.
Baby!
Tita Susan!
Baby, yan ang pinadeliver ko.
Ooh.
Sino siya?
Who's she?
Pero po, friend ko.
Friend?
Ano? Hindi ka ba proud sa akin?
Baby, proud ako sa'yo. Alam mo naman yun eh. Kaya kasi Tita Susan, mahirap kausap yan. Ayoko lang ng gulo.
That's like every religious parent
Ano ba sa tingin niyo saan kayo
ever.
dadalhin ng relasyon niyo? Nagbabahay-bahayan lang kayo.
Just playing house. Listen here, lady.
Ba? Pupunta akong bukid nun.
May plano tayo, baby, diba? Dadalawin kita sa bukid noon, buwan-buwan.
Pwede tayo bumuo ng bagong plano.
Ano parang...
It's a whole lot more shirtlessness. I'm not complaining.
Naman kasi alam ko na manghiram lang tong oras na magkasama tayo. Kaya nga sa umaga tuwing gumigising ako, mas mukha mo una ako nakikita. Hindi mo alam kung gaano ako sumasaya.
Ayaw mo na pag-usapan yung baby.
Okay.
But that was the problem last season.
Nagtatapo yan kapag stressed yan. Ikaw ba? How do you feel about the whole situation?
Not great, I'm guessing.
Ay, napatay naman masyado. Sobrang labaw siya, baby. Miss kita.
A lot more kissing.
Baby. Baby.
Oh, shit. Give me chills, man. That's real crying. I've seen that crying before. That's real. Yeah, so that was my first reaction. There was so much to it. There was so much to this. Let's go back because I want to see. Like, now that I'm with you guys, now that it's me, actual Sean, not past Sean. That guy's a jerk. Let's see this.
Years.
Oh yeah.
Saan na kaya tayo?
Sigurado, international pro gamer ka na. May sarili ka ng
We gotta find Kai a gaming org. I can help with that. I'm just saying, I can help with that. I got friends. Not that high up in gaming orgs, but I can try. Plus, reach out to me, Kai. We can form our own, gaming org. LGBTQ gamers.
Tapos may gaming empire ka na din. Swerte naman ang 5 anak natin.
5 children.
Baby, parang ayoko
I'm not getting stretch marks for 5 children. Get out of here.
pa. Gusto ko lang baby mo by that time.
That's so cute.
Baby!
Tita Susan!
Baby!
And then this
Yan ang
chick.
pinadeliver ko.
I don't know why my voice went up like
Sino
that.
siya?
Who's she?
Pero po, friend ko.
I think.
Ano?
Oh,
Hindi
wait,
ka ba proud
I'll
sa
wait.
akin?
Baby, proud ako sa'yo. Alam mo,
This is interesting to me because in season 1 we went from Gav being like the out and proud guy, right? Like he's been in relationships, he's not ashamed of who he is, etc., right? And now he called Kai his friend, which to me is very insulting. Not that being a friend is insulting in general, but if I'm more than a friend, don't call me a friend. We're not just friends. We doing not friend things, okay? You know what I mean. I don't like it when family members say that's his friend. I especially wouldn't like it if my partner or boyfriend, whatever the case, calls me a friend. I've already told you guys that I am an out and proud man. I have been in the closet for way too long, and I'm not about to go back into it. I've been out now for way too long too. And I'm not about to go in there again. I'm just not. Like it was terrible. I don't want to go back in. I'm not gonna. It's nice and freeing to be out here and doing my own thing. I don't want to go back in. I'm not your friend. I'm not just your friend. Don't do it. Rant over. Getting off my soapbox.
kaya kasi Tita Susan, mahirap kausap yan. Ayoko lang ng gulo.
Well,
Ano ba
screw
sa tingin
Aunt
niyo, saan kayo
Susan.
dadalhin
It
ang
was Aunt
relasyon
Susan.
niyo? Nagbabahay-bahayan lang kayo.
Listen here, woman.
Aalis na naman ako, di ba? Pupunta akong bukid nun.
May plano tayo, baby, diba? Dadalawin kita sa bukid noon, buwan-buwan.
Pwede tayo bumuo ng bago.
See, Gav looks really depressed there, by the way. Like, the fact that he kind of came in and watched him in his bed, like, just laying there, like, it looked to me like he was really sad. Like, maybe depressed, even. Which makes sense, considering, like, everything we're seeing so far. Like, I think that this is going to focus a lot more on Gav, which, you know, the first series really did focus a little bit more on Kai and his experience and what was going on in his life. So it kind of makes sense that we're kind of going to see Gav's side of things a little bit more. And I think we're seeing where that's going in that sadness that we just saw, that little bit of a sadness, his aunt, you know, all of this other stuff. I think we're kind of starting to see that.
Yung plano.
Wala, parang dali lang ito sa...
Isa pa lang naman kasi
Easy for you to
alam ko na
say.
mahiram lang tong oras na magkasama tayo. Kaya nga sa umaga, tuwing gumigising ako, mas mukha mo una ako nakikita. Hindi mo alam kung gaano ako sumasaya.
Ayaw mo na pag-usapan yan, baby.
But that's your problem.
Hindi naman yun.
But that was the problem in the first series. Like I said it all the time. They need to talk about things, but they don't talk about it. And the Gav is probably the, well, no, I can't say that. They were both pretty bad at talking about things. But Gav right there is saying the exact same thing. Like, I want to talk about it, which does not help. Sometimes you just got to talk about it. Now, I understand sometimes you might get a little too upset and you need to break away for a little bit and then come back to it. But the point is you still got to come back to it. I don't know that they do, because going off of their track record, they're not. And it's just gonna blow up somehow.
Ganyan mag-cope eh. Nagtatapo yan kapag stressed yan. Ikaw ba?
Everybody
How do you
shows
feel
up
about
when
the
they're
whole
stressed.
situation?
As somebody who regularly sees people in a therapy setting who are stressed, they're always showing it somehow. It's just a matter of, can you pick it up or not?
Napatay naman masyado. Sobrang labaw siya, baby. Miss kita.
This part!
Baby! Baby!
Oh god, that just gives me chills. Ooh, it's still good. Now, by this time I've seen this, I don't know, 3 or 5 times maybe, 5 or 6 times, and it still gives me goosebumps. I think we're seeing, like I just mentioned, less than a few seconds ago, you know, that I feel like we're seeing this sadness within Gav, and I think that that's the culmination of that sadness, right? Like, I think, to me, that's what that's saying. The best part of this, and what meant the most to me, and this is like the poster for everything, right? This image right here says so much to me, as somebody who reads body language, as somebody who knows human behavior and stuff, and as somebody who watched the first series, right? Like, to me, this is saying this time, you know, the first time really Gav was the rock. He was exactly what Kai needed for that time, that specific time in his life when he was losing his dad, when he was just coming out and finding himself. This poster tells me that those roles are kind of reversed, because it is Gav now who is leaning on the shoulder of Kai. That's a powerful statement to me. It says, you know, despite even if we take out everything else that we had just seen and I had just said, it suggests to me that he's going through some real stuff right now, and he is having a tough time, and he is leaning on somebody that he loves, because he's not just like casually like head. He's like in there. But to me, it's really saying how much he's depending on Kai at this point. And then if we throw in everything else, like, I think that we obviously don't know what's going on. We have suggestions about maybe Gav's family finding out about this relationship, this serious relationship. I think it was an assumption, at least on my end in the first series, that Gav has been out maybe for a while and everybody knows, everybody's fine. Like, but at the same time, he was alone in most of that series, right? Now we're seeing his family coming in, and it's pretty clear that they maybe didn't know, and it's not going well. Throw on top of that the fact that Kai is leaving. It's gonna be tough on this guy, right? Like it's just that is the case. I think that is going to be the two big sources of his sorrow, of his pain in this season. I think in season 1 we saw that, you know, he felt very alone, and that's kind of when, and I talked about this a lot, like when we're alone in this crisis that we've been having, we have an amplification of those emotions, and I think Gav is an extrovert, clearly, and he feeds off of the energy of others. And so being alone would have been a lot, like, it was hard on everybody, but on extroverts in particular, I think that it's particularly difficult. He's now facing that again, right? Like, his family, if they're not accepting of him, like his auntie evidently isn't, he could potentially lose the family. Now he's also faced with Kai leaving, the person with whom he is deeply committed and in love with. He's facing that reality of potentially being alone again. And that, for somebody like him, is scary. It's scary for anyone. I understand that pain better than you guys might know. Better than you guys might know. I understand that pain. I understand it deeply, very deeply. You know, it's a scary thing. It's a scary thing. That's my hot take on it, guys. That's what I think is gonna happen. That's what I'm reading from this. I'm excited. I know you're excited. I know you're excited. You know, I'm sure that there are gonna be lots of twists and turns in there because it is idea first. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me. You know, make sure you hit that like. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? Give me your hot take. What do you think is going on? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Tell me. I'll definitely be responding to you guys, as always. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Do take care. Be safe out there. Wash your hands. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.